Hi. It's still raining here in California. This is Friday, January 21st, I think. 21st. Amazing. Seems like a minute and a half ago it was Christmas. I have to go out. It's my daughter's birthday on Sunday, and I finally got the wish list yesterday. So, I have to go to the mall and pick that up because it's too late to order anything. Normally I avoid malls like the plague. That's why I'm going out in this weather after being so sick this week. But what the hell, it's for my daughter, and so that makes it worth it, right? Anyway, I thought I'd show you a little bit about how gray and cloudy it is here, and the trees are sort of bare, and everything's yucky. Also, the roads are wet and people are stupid. Add to that my absolute lack of brilliance in choosing my route. I normally go this way on weekends, and I didn't even think about I'm going to pass like 4 schools. That means you slow down way slow and watch out for little children running out into the street. So one advantage of it being chilly and my having been sick is that I get to wear my scarf that I never get to wear because it's always too hot here. I said in an earlier thing, I think on Daily Booth, that it was silk, but it's not, it's bamboo. I hunted and hunted for bamboo yarn, and I finally found it in Arizona, and it's actually a sort of a ribbon, and when you knit it up, it comes out, it's so soft and flexible, and even though I made it really, really narrow because, you know, this is California, who really needs a scarf other than for appearance? And so it's still warm. It adds something to my throat and protects me and feels comforting right now. So that's kind of cool. And I read, oh right, my brother sent this thing. It was so cool. And he said, in the rain, put your wipers on your intermittent if you possibly can, and wear your sunglasses. Well, I don't have the wipers on because it's just drizzly. It's not enough for the wipers. I did use them to clear the windows, and you can see the back window maybe. You know, clear that, whoops, sorry. And then, it hasn't rained enough to bother with, and that's just fine with me. Here's school number 3. Let's see how many I pass in this 3.3 mile trip, right? Anyway, so I just wanted to say howdy and tell you that here in sunny Southern California, where it never rains, we are on about our 5th day, I think, of rain, and it's yucky. It's just yucky. We're not used to it. We don't expect it. We don't anticipate it. School number 4, and a little private one on the right, that makes 5. Yay, this is so fun. And we don't tolerate it well at all. 2 of the places that I used to live, when I first moved here, I lived 2 places in the mountains, both of which I thought were gorgeous and wonderful, and both have burnt and are now experiencing mudslides. And so much as I'm not a fan of the suburbs, I'm really glad not to be in one of those areas right now. There's people that are still evacuated and people that are without power. California is just not designed for rain because it's so rare. The soil doesn't really accept it well, and it'll go down so many inches, and then if there's any tip to the ground, any slope, then the soil the mud will just run off. And if it's bare soil that has been burned, if there are roots, they will hold it in place. I hope that makes sense. But that's part of why it's such a big deal. Also, people here are pigs. I mean, pigs. I've never, ever lived anywhere where people threw garbage on the ground the way they do here. And so you can see the gutter. They don't drain because they're full of paper and cans and cups and bottles and cigarette wrappers and trash, because people have no respect for the place that they live. I was behind a lady one time at the hospital. I say lady because she was dressed like a lady, and as it happened, they ended up getting into a Mercedes, so it wasn't poverty. it was just absolute pettiness. She took a disposable diaper that she had changed her baby and threw it onto the ground and then kicked it under somebody's car. I was just appalled, and I said something and she went off on me. I couldn't help it. It wasn't like I was going to play mother to her. I just did a gasp of absolute shock. It was the first time I'd seen that, and you know, by anybody that wasn't a kid. And she gave me a look, and I said, "There's a trash can right there, ma'am," and she just went off on me. So that's when I learned that not only are Californians pigs, but they're rude as well. Any other state, I believe people would have been embarrassed and shamed and, you know, picked it up and thrown it and said, "Oh gosh, I dropped it," or something. No, she was proud. Here comes school number, I've lost track now, 6. Slow way down. And I was so shocked. Anyway, so that's little introduction to California for those of you who don't live here. And for those of you who do, I know you're saying, yeah, right, and what else is new? Have a great weekend. It's Friday. Oh, right. Tomorrow we're going to run back up to the desert and get my auntie and bring her home. And last weekend, you know, we left her up there. And then Sunday, it's supposed to be nice. And so there's a beautiful place called Descanso Gardens. And we're going to meet my daughter and her family there. And it's just a beautiful place to walk around and enjoy the day, and, you know, maybe have lunch or something. And just spend some time with her because it's her birthday. Yay! So that's it. That's, what does my granddaughter say? Fun is done. Bye.